boom, boom, that corner, and coming around, jab, and then come over the top. Hey guys, Coach Eli here today. I thought we'd do something a little bit more different, a little bit more advanced for some of you guys at home that just want to challenge yourselves or just learn something sort of new and outside the box. So we're going to go with some unorthodox striking and a little bit of, I guess, footwork in there as well, which you can always use. So this first little, I guess, strike is something I learned from Wing Chun, actually, of all things. And then I realized there's a very similar technique in karate, in the kata, which is Heian Shodan, yeah? Heian Shodan, where low block, hammer fist, yeah? And then, so the technique is actually I throw the jab, okay? And then I throw it, and then I come up and over with the hammer fist. If you notice, your hand sort of wants to do that, so you throw it, kind of wants to do that. You're not forcing anything, so you can do it really nice and flowing and relaxed and sort of unpredictable. Okay, you can even go to the body when they drop their hands to block the body, come up over the top of the hammer fist. Okay, this works great when you're sparring and in competition. It sort of works quite a lot because they've never seen it before, and I'm surprised no one does it in MMA. So you know, you can change your level, throw that jab, and then come over the top. Nice strong hammer fist. Okay, practice on the bag, all that kind of stuff. It's just a good little thing that, you know, I've sort of learned, and I can sort of see how, you know, a lot of martial arts, they sort of, they're all sort of the same thing, telling the same story, but with just different languages, really. Okay, so the jab, hammer fist. Okay, so the next one, a similar principle, right? So you're chaining two together. So sometimes I'll purposefully miss a hook. I'll go straight past them, or like just miss it on purpose, okay? So they think they got it, they come back, all right? So from here, I throw the hook, and then as I've thrown it, they've come back, they've pulled or whatever, and then I just throw a nice back fist, just to show them that I'm still there, okay? So it's just the same principle as this, but this time you're gonna stop yourself, because you got all that momentum, and then you're just gonna throw it back at them, all right? So hook, hammer fist, all right? So practice with that on the bag as well. I love this one as well, it's great. So, boom, boom. All right. Next, okay, so the switch jab. This is a great boxing technique. Every boxer should be doing this. Every martial artist should be doing this, okay? So I think gone are the days of fighting in that orthodox stance. You only learn one stance, right? If you've got right hand, you've got your right leg back. If you're left-handed, you've got your left hand back, all right? We want to work on that neo footwork. We want to be proficient in both, okay, like they are in karate and some other martial arts as well. So we're going to do a switch jab. A couple of important keys when we do this. We don't lean forward when we do it. We don't go like that. Stay back, okay, and we don't necessarily want to move forward. If you notice my toes on this line, when I switch jab, my toes still on this line, okay? So I'm not coming in like this, I'm controlling where I want to go, okay? So the best way to learn to do that is by staying in the same position, okay? Now we're going to add to that, right? So we've got the switch jab. You can actually create some beautiful angles for your shots when you're here, all right? So we'll start with a switch jab shift, okay? So like the pendulum step, when we do it, we step up like that, yeah? What we're going to do is we're going to sort of add a little bit of that in. So from here, we throw that switch jab, all right? Now I'm going to pendulum step. My rear leg is going to go to my front leg, and I'm going to come around the side of the target, like so, okay? So if there's a target here, I'm in my orthodox stance, my right hand's back, I throw that jab, switching my stance, I'm not too far away because I want to explode off that back leg, all right? From here, I've thrown that jab, just hitting my footwork, and I come around the other side of the person, leaving their body and their jaw, everything exposed. Okay, so a great person for getting around is Vasily Lomachenko, one of the best boxers to ever do it. So if you're doing that over and over again, it gets predictable. Okay, so you do your switch jabs and moving around, or you decide to take that corner and you're coming around. And sooner or later they're going to get the hang of it and they go, oh, he's going to come around here. Okay, so that's when you need to change it up. So what we do now is we do a switch jab retreat. Okay, so same thing, we switch jab, right? But this time instead of pushing off the back leg, we're going to push off the front leg and step back, just sort of pushing back, all right? So now we've got this angle. And just like I said before, there's no point being proficient in one stance when you can have both stances. So now your left hand, you can throw your left cross, and if you've been practicing both sides, is now your power hand, and you've opened them up for a left cross to the jaw right there, okay? So one more time, you've switched jab, you've hidden your footwork, okay, you're going to push off, retreat, and then you can follow up with a cross. All right, so all three of those, switch jab. All right, switch jab shift, switch jab shift, switch jab retreat. Boom, and back. Excellent. Okay, so there's just some little advanced and unorthodox striking tips that you can work on at home. You can always add to them as well. You can do it, like if you're doing your switch jab, boom, all right? You can always come through if you like, if you can work it out. Experiment, think outside the box. You know, the most creative people in martial arts are always the nicest to watch, I find. So yeah, keep training guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Is this reality or a dream with no light? I need my rest so I fight the good fight. Sleep with open eyes just won't suffice. I need a break from life because I hate late nights. Is this reality or a dream with no light? I need my rest so I fight the good fight. Sleep with open eyes just won't suffice. I need a break from life because I hate late nights. Feeling claustrophobic from my own bedspread, a pleasure and pain from one source, the canvas and thread. On one hand, comfort from being covered covers me. On the other, feel restraint from the weight that's above me. I've given up on counting sheep, that's what fills my day. Shepherding the lost from the planet's decay. Can't look right, the alarm clock is speaking to me. To my left is